Welcome to my YouTube channel Kai in Bali. As you can see, right now I'm actually not in Bali yet. So I have a question for you. When you would like to know more about traveling with the kids or moving to Asia or how a single mom with 3 boys gonna do it, what would you like to ask her? So here I am packing for going to Bali day after tomorrow. As you can see, I have lots of candy here. I have some training stuff and still some empty suitcase. My name is Kai and I'm so happy that you found the way to my new YouTube channel. I'm in Estonia right now in Viljandi, in my home, in my apartment, and day after tomorrow I am going to Bali with my oldest son Felix. He is going back to green school, which is a very cool international school in Bali. If you haven't heard about it, you gotta check it out. Just check it out, you don't have to go there, right? So what happened and why I'm doing this now is that 2 years ago in 2023 I took my 3 boys and we moved to Bali for 10 months. So all my 3 boys could go there to international school. And they were age 10, let's see, 13 and 14. So that was kind of crazy idea. And once we got to Bali, the only thought I had was, Kai, if you want to travel somewhere, just go and travel. You don't have to move there. The thing is, I had never been to Bali. I had never been to Indonesia. I had never even been to Asia before. So it was my very first time, and also for my kids. And just for a record, I said I'm a single mom. It means I am single. I don't have a partner. I'm not married anymore, but I'm not raising the kids alone because they have their father. And I'm so grateful to their father that he agreed that I could take the boys and go to Bali. So in this channel, I think first I'm gonna tell you a little bit how it went 2 years ago when we stayed there 10 months. Oh God, that was exciting. It was tough. But I'm also gonna show you how we're gonna do it this time. This time I'm just going with the oldest one so he can finish high school there. He really wants this. The middle one is gonna finish middle school here in Estonia, and the smallest one is so much into football. He's a goalkeeper, so he wants to stay in Estonia to get his football goalkeeper skills better. And I am 45 years old woman who works at home. I'm entrepreneur. I have my own business. I'm mindset mentor. So please forgive me when I sometimes maybe teach a little bit or I tell you some personal growth things here as well, because that's me. That's part of me. So what happened when we first went to Bali in 2023? We got there August 14th and the school started next day. And when my friends started to ask me, so how is it? How do you like it? I'm like, it's so hard. It's so hard. I don't know where to get food. I didn't have a scooter. We didn't have a home because the first house did not work out. I mean, it was completely different than I saw on booking.com. But luckily, I told driver, please don't leave. We need to get to the hotel. So the first 5 nights we lived at the hotel. And it was so tough. I didn't know how to do my laundry because they didn't have a laundry machine there. I didn't buy food for my kids at school for lunch because somehow I missed that. It was so much information, you know. The youngest one was in primary school. The middle one was, or second one was in the middle school, and the oldest one was already then in high school because they have like 4 grades in high school. And I couldn't catch up. It was like so much. And even though I took the first week off, so I didn't do that much work, but I still had my groups. I still had to do some Zoom. And it was so much for me. So now back to when my friends asked me, so Kai, how is it? I said, it's so tough. But when I go to bed in the evening, I feel peace. So it's tough for my ego. It's tough for me because I'm not used to this traffic. I'm not used to that. It takes 1 hour to drive, I don't know, 35, 40 kilometers. I cannot get on a scooter. I never been on the scooter. And it's so tough because I'm not used to it. It's not my habit yet to do something here. Even to take a shower, I have to check if there are not too big spiders or scorpions, or is there a snake in our pool or whatever. But in the evening, when the kids were already asleep, when I went to bed, I felt so much calmness inside because my soul knew it's something that was right thing to do. And even though I almost had a nervous breakdown, even though I sometimes couldn't sleep, I was really shaking because it was such a big emotional impact for me. I am here and I'm doing it again. I love doing things like twice or third time because especially when the first time is very emotional or sometimes not a good experience. Don't get me wrong, Bali was a wonderful experience. For me, for the boys, they now speak English. My English got better. I could see that how much people need me, how much they need my kind of mentor. I saw what I am capable of. Oh my God, that was like huge growth for me, for the boys. We got so much closer. And we can talk so much now about everything. And if you wish to hear some of my parenting tips, comment below so I can, just share my experience. It doesn't mean that you have to do this way. I mean, but that's something that works for me. And it was such a great experience. But it's still a little bit, this emotional impact, and not in a good way, a little bit like in a negative way. So now I have been really working on myself that when we get back there, I already know so many things. Like, I can't say that everything, right? You can never know everything, but like I know our driver will pick us up. We know where we go. We know where green school is, where the food is. And I'm just going with the one kid, and it's totally different. So I'm really telling my body it's so different and we're gonna have different experience, really good one. And I wanna like rewrite it so that when I think about Bali or how we moved 4 times and how tough it was finally when we got to our home where we stayed from November till the end of the school year, how tough it was for me especially, a little bit for boys as well, to get used to it. I remember I wrote to my family like, now we need your prayers. Now we need that you just write us some good things, because I feel like I cannot take it anymore that we have a 4th place to live and we have some, like scorpions here, and it's huge. The kids can now go to school, like walk to school. We don't have that time in the car together. Everything is changing again, help me. And I got such a support from my family here in Estonia, and also one friend was coming to visit and she helped us a lot. And even though all those things happen, I know that now it's going to be different. So my way is to do it tough way, hard way. First, I take 3 kids, I borrow the money, I do the crazy stuff. And now when I got my money and I just go with the one kid, you can see when you compare to the how you say experience before, then it's so much easier, right? So when you have still here, it's almost 10 minutes I have been talking, and you think it's something you want to keep your eye on, then hit subscribe. hit subscribe. I promise that every week here's gonna be a new video. I'm gonna show you how we're gonna live there, what is Green School all about. It's not sponsored. It's just something I feel like I want to do, and I love doing videos. You can check out my Instagram, you can check out my Facebook. It's all in Estonian, but it has this great button called Translate, and you can see some text in English as well, because I think what's the word in English? I don't know, maybe I find out for the next video, that I can show myself. I love to be on screen, to speak, to express myself verbally. And I know my English will get better once I get to Bali, because then I have to speak more in English. Right now, everyday language is Estonian. And if you don't know where Estonia is, check it out, because it's in Europe, it's next to Russia, south of Finland, one of the Baltic countries, Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania, and it's just such a wonderful place. Maybe I will do a video tomorrow, our last evening in Estonia, where we go to Voog, which is heart-shaped. So we're going to swim there and get some good Estonian vibes with us to Bali. And if you feel that you want to know more, you want to hear this crazy, very brave woman who has her moments, and sometimes I really have my moments, and let's see where this YouTube channel will take us. And I'm very consistent, so you don't have to worry like, okay, you're gonna do it like a month or 2 months and then it's gonna go away, less and less videos. No, when I promise to do something, then I'm gonna do it. And I really hope that my son Felix, in Estonian we say Felix, maybe you say Felix, will show his face here, because he is one smart guy. He started his t-shirt business, he's working out every morning before school, and he's like, Mom, I'm gonna live my life like fully. I'm not gonna party and waste my 20s when I have lots of energy just to party. I'm gonna do something with my life, and I love that. And I hope to bring on my other boys as well, because they are coming to visit us in Bali already end of August, because the school doesn't start in Estonia before September the 1st. So they're going to skip the first week though. Anyways, when you really want to know more, and I hope you do, then hit subscribe and comment below. What would you like to hear? What would you like to see? Because I'm not gonna do the surfing videos. I tried surfing twice. It's not my thing. Maybe I will try it again, but we'll see. Would you like to know more about food? Would you like to know more what we do every day? If you have any special questions or requests, I can go and visit something in Bali, because I was basically all over the place in Bali. Yeah, we went to south, west, north, and I mean, I love so much. So many things about Bali, and also so many things are not like for me. So this video is welcome video. Thank you for watching, and welcome to my channel Kai in Bali. Hit subscribe and see you soon.